Creating assignments in Discovery Education is a pretty simple process. To access your assignments, go to the three bars in the top left and choose Assignments from the drop-down menu. From here, you can see all of your assignments and all of your student work. I have a test student in here, Testy McTesterson, so I can pull them up and see their progress specifically. I can filter by assignment type. I can look at specific classes, such as my PLC test class here. And under my assignments, I can see what are active, what class they're assigned to, and if there's any progress, I have this dashboard button right here. This takes me to the assignment dashboard, and it highlights the entire unit. So now you can see all of the activities that my students have done. Anything with a pencil requires me or your teacher to go through and actually grade it. So in this case, I wrote a little thing, the insect starts as a larva, becomes a juvenile, so I did this as a student, but there is a rubric attached, and this is very simple. Yes, we accept, or no, we do not accept. So this, you'd have to use your own judgment for. So I'm going to accept this, but provide some feedback that this is a great start, but there should be more information, and then I submit it. From this assignment here, I can scroll through all of my students. I can see any feedback that I've provided for them. And I even have the entire activity outlined at the top of my page here. So now if I refresh, all of my responses have been saved. And I can look at my students specifically on the left-hand side. I only have one student in my class, so that's not going to be very helpful. If I go back to the dashboard, I can now see that my pencil has turned into a green check mark. Here's another activity, plant life cycle, that I assigned. And you can see it already has a green check mark because it's a self-grading assignment. So this is really nice in the sense that I don't have to grade absolutely everything. Sometimes it's just an automated check. If I had another activity such as the observable patterns, so here you can see the life cycle of bees, and it says write a time period for each stage of the life cycle. Well, me as the student wrote each life cycle takes 5 minutes. Well, that's obviously not acceptable. So you can see I'm going to select do not accept and then provide some feedback. Well, bees live longer than 20 minutes. So that should have already made sense. Again, I'm going to submit my work here. If you don't submit, it does not save. So now I can see that that student has a red X and they did not complete this activity satisfactorily. So let's go back to the dashboard, and now you can see that my pencil that needs to score has turned into no points for my student, and I get a very clean view of student progress, of what they're capable of doing, and how much they're understanding of the material. At any time, I can go back to my assignments, and using the three dots on the right, I can look at the assignment, or I can edit anything that I would have to change to help my students better understand the assignment.